tonight we are playing Shardlight. I've played most of the Wadjet Eye produced games, obviously other developers, but games produced by Wadjet Eye, Shardlight, as I say, being one of them. What I need to do is I'm just checking one thing before we do, and I think we're good. Okay. So without further ado, let's get into Shardlight. We've played other games in this series before. I want this to be... There we go, that's better. Okay, now we're ready to play. So as I say, this is Shardlight. This is a game developed, well, published by Wadjet Eye Games, who've produced quite a lot of very good adventure games. So we're going to make sure the subtitles are on and the walk speed is normal.
Hello and welcome to the Shardlight commentary mode. I'm Francisco Gonzalez.
We, I don't think, want...
Hello, I'm Ben Settler and I'm going to...
we don't want the commentary mode turned on, because that's just going to get in the way, really, isn't it? What we are going to do is just turn up the audio from the game just a touch, so that you can hear things, and without further ado, let's get started and see what Shardlight's all about. So yeah, again, very pixel sort of art, if you like, but definitely well worth a playthrough. What mistake would that be?
As I look on the horizon today, I see many laborers going to their lottery jobs.
Lottery jobs?
That the ticket they earn will win them the vaccine they need to survive.
It's a vaccine lottery. So they get jobs which put them into a lottery to be vaccinated.
Resilient. They refuse to give up.
This green lung illness. It's in the face of potential death. These people do these, as he says, lottery jobs. And we're not doing so well ourselves.
Stinks down here.
It sure does.
Hopefully
I would
the
imagine.
reactor won't
I
take
can't really tell, but you know, I would imagine. So left click to interact or select items from my inventory being there. I can click on this
I don't suppose
body.
you've seen a reactor around here.
I don't think he would tell you if he had. And there's a sign.
Probably leave the sign where it is.
Okay, so if
There's
I
a gas mask on
right
it.
click,
Must be an extractor fan. Controls are probably nearby.
this tells me what I need to know. I've got a bit of a buzz behind me. I'm not sure if that's coming through to you, but
This must be the fan control.
can we get the fan to go? I don't know. Presumably we wanted to take whatever's in there out. Oh my! The ceiling is caved in.
See why this was a lottery job. This
Yeah, me too.
better be worth it.
Something's making a lot of noise.
I shouldn't get too close. It's not stable.
So that's all
Like
collapsed,
that used to be somebody's bathroom. Nice
and a
hardwood
tiled
floor.
bathroom floor
What's
is
that
in the
thing
way.
up there?
There's a thing up there? What happens if we pull this? It's a piece of paper.
Gotcha.
What is it, I wonder? What is the piece of paper? Can we look at it? It's a blank piece of paper. Is that it? Does this just drop paper if I pull it? No, it doesn't appear to. Okay. So there's some stuff collapsed there. There's not really anything we can do with it. We have another sign.
McTeague Maintenance Corp. There's a maintenance log underneath. The last inspection was
loud buzzing. I guess we're going down this passage. There's nowhere else we can go. Oh, there's a dead guy. There's a dead guy.
Hello? Can you
Over
hear me?
there. There's a dead guy over there. Etc. That doesn't make sense. I don't know why I was
We need
doing
to
it.
get you out of here.
Hey, calm down, kid. Find where I am.
Who are you?
Who are you?
They didn't tell you?
Yeah, no, they didn't.
Not.
Typical.
They just said to come down here.
Rat's ass about anyone else till their lights go out.
I'm sorry. I don't quite follow.
Tiberius send you to fix the reactor?
Yes?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I'm your replacement.
It would appear so.
It would seem
It would
so.
appear that you are the
You
replacement.
have better luck than I did.
Well, let's hope so. What happened?
What happened here?
Are you blind, kid? I came down here. I was about to get the reactor running. There was a tremor. All hell breaks loose, and now I'm crawling my way to the Reaper.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that noise is there, isn't
Comes
it?
with territory. But then, you should know
Apologise.
that, right?
Is there anything I can do
Is
for
there
you?
anything you need? Anything I can help you with?
I'm a dead man. Even if you went for help,
Oh, sorry, I'm knocking my mic and everything.
There's nothing at all? Can I do anything to make you more comfortable?
Don't know, do you have a
You're
weapon
nice,
that you
kid.
could...
Nice will get you killed. Just
Yeah.
do your job. I'm not going anywhere.
Don't move. I'll be back.
Your sense of humor needs some work.
Yeah, he's not going anywhere, as he said. Okay, what's
The
this?
water cools down the pipes that are connected to the reactor. A bolt to the head.
So the corpse has a bolt in the head. Can we have it? Oh, and his skull fell down. What a shame.
Radioactive.
We've got a radiation sign.
He's been crushed under some rubble. It doesn't look good.
No, it does not. I don't think we can do much
This
about it.
reactor looks worse for wear.
Can we do anything with the reactor? That's the question. He's saying we need to fix it. But I don't know what the code is.
It's not budging. I don't know how to fix this on my own.
But maybe he can tell me.
Mister?
Huh?
I think this reactor needs a
This
code.
reactor needs a code, and I don't have it. Do you?
You don't do this type of work often, do you?
No.
Not a reactor, no. I'm more experienced with cars, pumps, easy fixes.
Yeah, you're not getting one of those today.
Lottery worker, huh? Who's the vaccine for?
Yeah, who
Why
are
do
you
you care?
vaccinating?
Hang on. You look familiar. Do I know you?
No
I'm a
idea, do you?
mechanic. I've got a shop just outside town. Maybe you came in.
She doesn't remember
A guy
you.
named Cooper Weller once. I had a shop around there. You related?
He was my dad. What's it matter to you?
You're
Ah,
Cooper's girl.
she knew his. He
You
knew
even
her
care about
dad.
Tiberius?
I care about getting medicine.
Yeah, that's about the
You
only
said you
thing.
wanted to help me, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Do you need anything?
I do. If it works out, I'll never have to work a lottery job again.
Well, that sounds like a bonus, doesn't it? That sounds.
First, I need to know your secret.
Potentially, it sounds too good to be true, doesn't it? How am I supposed to trust you?
This sounds really sketchy. How do I know I'll be safe?
I can't
Yeah.
make any promises, but you're Cooper's kid.
So you should be tough.
Trust anyone to help me. It's you.
Okay, why not?
All right, I'll help you.
Can't do any harm.
I promise.
Or maybe it can. I don't know.
Thank you. Before my accident, I figured out that this reactor just needs a hard reset.
Okay.
To do that, you'll need to input the reset code, which is the unit's serial number.
The serial
Just
number.
find the compliance plate and you'll be good to go. By the way, how's your shooting?
Could be worse. Could be better.
Then take this.
We have a gun. A crossbow.
It's not like I need it anymore. I picked it up off that
Yeah, so
corpse over there.
in
Hasn't got any bolts
other games of theirs, they had a
from that other body.
system where you had to shoot.
Thanks. I'll
And
see
it
if I
could
can
be a
find
little
the
awkward at
access.
times. So you'd like be in cover and then shoot. So top of the screen, access the inventory and game menu. That's the menu. We can save, load and quit there, and all the rest of it. Anyway,
This
let's take a
reactor
look.
looks worth-
Is there a plate on it somewhere? Not that we can see. anything that we can look at on the reactor? Something else is there. There was a different... Oh no, it's just that skeleton.
Looks like another soldier.
Can I use... Hey, where's that? Oh, it's a bolt for the crossbow. Of course. Okay, but how am I supposed to find out?
This reactor.
The reactor looks worse for wear.
I don't see how I can.
No, neither do I. But I thought it was worth a look. Okay, so how am I going to find out what the... You said I needed to see some plate on the reactor, but all I can see is the reactor. There must be something here that we can use to find out what the serial number is.
That corpse is just.
Oh, she can't reach the corpse. That's a shame, because it looks like it's got a crossbow bolt in it. What about this sign?
It's securely fastened to the wall.
Yeah, let's go back in the passage for a minute. See if we can see anything useful.
McTeague maintenance. There's a maintenance log underneath. The last
Inspected 15 years previously. So this thing has been sitting here for 15 years. Let's go out this door just quickly. See if there's anything here that helps us.
At least some power.
Yeah, there's some power from those lights.
It's some kind of control box with a.
Can that tell us anything? Compliance. Something. 1614. Unit serial number. Who knows? Can I wipe it clean with this?
I can feel the embossed letters underneath.
But I can't do anything
Feel the.
because I haven't got anything to do it with.
Well,
Okay, so we can do like a rubbing or something on that, I guess. Does this corpse have anything?
how did you end up down here? I should probably get moving.
He doesn't have anything on him. Okay. We need something that we can use to I guess rub the thing. So something must be around that we can use to do that, but what? That's that cord that we pulled.
I shouldn't get too.
You can pull this, but it's going to do nothing.
There's an old vent up there.
All that does is open that vent. Now, I wonder actually, what if I change that? So that it's going as an intake instead. Does that do anything here? Like to this, does that change anything? No, it doesn't. Well, we may as well use it to exhaust whatever's in it instead then. I guess. I don't know. I'm kind of just messing around with that, to be honest. It seems like we need something we can use to draw the letters. Maybe he's got something he can give us. Because there's nothing else.
Not exactly great.
See if he's got like a pencil or something.
Don't move.
No, I can't get anything from him to do it. I thought maybe I could use the piece of paper just to like clean it, you know? But no. No such luck. It's one of the problems with these kinds of games though, you know, you're looking around for something useful. Anything useful.
He's got nothing else.
But he's got nothing. He's got nothing. There's nothing around there. Unless I can...
Looks like that used to be somebody's bathroom. Nice tile floor.
Well, there's nothing else up there now. Because I already got what was there.
It would probably just disintegrate.
Yeah, I can't peel the sign off. Shame that. No, really.
I've got no way of.
Yeah, we can't control the strobe light. So where are we going? I mean...
This hasn't been here very long.
Damp graffiti.
Not really in the.
pretty sure he didn't have anything. When we clicked on him, it just says...
That I'm...
Well,
Yeah, I didn't.
yeah, I don't think you should be too worried about talking to a corpse, you know, it could be worse. I feel like that is the step we're supposed to take.
It's too corrupt. This is the compliance plate.
Too corroded to read.
I can feel the
But I need something that will allow me to...
I can feel...
That'll allow me to do that. But what? Because there's nothing lying around. I don't think I can go out.
The technician does need help, but getting back, I should do as he says and fix the reactor.
Yeah, so I can't go back out, which means whatever I need is in this area, is in one of these rooms. It has to be. But where? He doesn't have anything lying next to him. There's one problem, you know, you end up having to kind of hunt pixels in these games sometimes to find what you need. And there was nothing else there. So that got us the piece of paper.
I should...
Can't do anything with that collapsed area. Just feel like, am I missing something?
When looking for the reactor...
Yeah, follow the blue light. Well, there's nothing there. So whatever it is has to be in here. Right? Only there isn't anything here.
The water cools down this reactor.
Just check something. Nothing we can do there. Can I give it to him?
That's not going to help. That's
No.
not...
No, you're right, it's not going to help him, but maybe he'd be able to use it to help me.
Don't move.
I'm not ex-
Yeah, don't move, I'll be back. That's helpful. Let me just check something. Let's see. I can't get trapped on the first thing, surely. Let's see. Yeah, I guess crossbow, that's fine. Let me see. Oh. Let me see something. Okay.
I can't just go around shooting.
Something I need to shoot. Oh, maybe we can shoot that down. There we go. Well, that does something.
The candle might be useful. I'll take my bolt.
Yeah, that's what we want.
I already took...
I reckon now. So now if I take this, we're going to put that on there, and that on there. And there we have the serial number, which is 2794. One sec. Oh no, I've just gone to open something that I didn't want to open. Yeah, so anyway, that's what we want, 2794. Maybe I didn't. Okay, let's go and get this reactor sorted out then. 2794, that's the code we need. That's how we'll get out of here. Or get the reactor fixed or whatever. So straight to the reactor. Yep, that's that open now. Close it. There we go. 2794. There we go. And the
There we
reactor
go. That wasn't
is
too hard.
fixed.
Good job. Now get over here.
What for?
That was faster than I expected. Maybe there's still time to...
Your optimism's cute, but I'm not going anywhere.
He isn't dead.
Listen up, okay? This is how you can help.
Not yet.
Take this letter.
Right.
It's going to Danton in the Market District. You should be able to find the right place if you ask around.
So Danton in the Market
Who's
District.
that? I don't know anyone named Danton in the Market District.
Yeah, it's not his real name, presumably.
Very important to me. And
Or maybe it is his real name and he's using a different one. Who knows?
I understand. I'll take care of it.
Great. Now for the second part of the deal.
He's gonna die before he gets to it, isn't he?
In the head. Clean as you can.
No.
He's dead. He can't go anywhere. I just dropped something. I'm sorry.
There's no way I'd get fixed up in time. We both know it. I want to go out on my own terms.
I don't know if I can.
Buck up, kid. It's a
The
hard
mic controller
road.
fell on the floor.
In order to survive, you gotta do lots of things you don't like. Reaper be damned. I'll go out my own way. Please, let's just get this over with. He's
Oh, come on.
wondering, this really hurts.
It's really sore. Being crushed by that. Imagine that. Imagine it being really sore.
Last chance.
Being
Are you sure
crushed
about this?
by a giant
You
rock.
can do it.
Of course it is.
One last thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
What was your name again? It's been so long since I heard Cooper talk about you.
It's Amy. What's yours?
Not important.
That's an odd name to have.
Beg your pardon?
You asked before about my taking this job, who the vaccine was for. It's for me. I
Yeah.
started feeling the symptoms about a week ago. Well, I'm desperate.
Ah, shit.
A week? How long does it take?
What happened to your old man? It's not fair.
Also, it happened to him
Make it
too.
right, Amy. Just deliver the letter. Everything will change. You'll see.
If you say so.
Thank you. I wish you nothing but the best.
Could you not just do it at close range? I mean, would that not have been better? Anyway, here we are, folks. Shardlight. And we leave the reactor. Eventually. There we go. Yeah, she probably doesn't feel great about
This
all that.
has really gone and thrown a wrench in the works.
What we got? We got a wood pile.
I can't believe this hasn't been scavenged yet. Wood in this condition is so tough.
Oh, and
to
it's
find.
got good condition. Wood in good condition. Apparently that's an important
I'm
thing.
not the landscaper.
Yeah, she doesn't want the weed pulling. But she just took one
This
plank.
old speed limit sign. It's been
Yeah.
A reminder to all citizens.
Next drawing will be held tomorrow.
Vaccine lottery will
nothing
be held
useful in
tomorrow
this
at
world.
sundown.
Nothing useful in the vehicle.
Julius Caesar now showing. That play premiered 28 years ago.
Yeah.
I
Julius
believe this
Caesar.
poster is still here.
Well, obviously,
A shard of uranium glass. The sun's UV rays make it glow green like that. They're the main
oh, so
source
that's
of
what they use as
artificial
like
light in the
street
city.
lamps.
I don't need it. There are
Plenty of shards all over. Alright, so there's nothing.
once that probably used to store fuel.
Stored fuel.
Some
We'll continue conducting weekly screenings for Greenlaw.
Okay, so the only way we can go is that way. So let's move on. Oh, and there's a crow with a red eye. It's always the crows, isn't it? It's always the crows. Okay, so we have to go to the market district. Was it west or east? I don't know. Well, let's talk to people.
Hey, Gordon.
How's it going?
What are you looking for?
Are you
Why the
feeling
mask?
alright? It's strange to see you with a face mask.
I'm okay. Just being careful. I saw my neighbor.
It's always a good
cough
idea.
blood the other day, so
What about your daughter?
she's staying at a friend's house while I'm out during the day. I got her wearing a cloth mask too.
Hmm.
I just wish I could get her something better.
But it's not necessarily paranoia when everyone's dying of a crazy thing
Business
and they
doing
need to
okay,
win a
Gordon?
lottery to
Could be
get
better.
medication.
Could always be better. I'm getting desperate. thinking of taking a lottery job.
Are you?
I just came from doing one myself, actually.
Yep, we
Okay,
fixed a
let's start
reactor.
wondering where you've been lately. Who for?
Tiberius.
Mm.
Oof. I don't envy you there. But I meant who was the vaccine?
Don't tell him.
Oh, I just thought it might be good to have some. Just in case, you know?
That's not a bad idea at all. And you're young enough that those jobs make sense. I don't think I'm cut out for energy work
No,
myself.
probably not.
I'd probably go to resources and maybe knowledge.
Lottery jobs are still lottery jobs, Gordon. I don't think they get any easier based on ministry.
Well, I suppose it depends. Some ministries are going to be doing easier things than others, I guess.
Hope I sell a lot today then.
Yeah.
How's the Quicksilver restoration going, by the way?
Slowly, as always. Still looking
Slow
for those elusive parts.
Well,
is not
I wish you luck.
fast.
I'm always on the lookout for you.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Anything good for
You
sale?
got anything good for sale?
Nothing that would interest you currently, but I get new things in all the time. You
Good
can
to know.
check back later. I'll let you know when I've got something you'll like.
How do you know what I like?
Do you know anyone around here named Danton?
Danton? Doesn't sound familiar.
He doesn't know.
Sorry.
Okay, well, bye for now.
Bye, Amy. Come back anytime.
What else have we got? We got a
I don't
customer.
like to be interrupted when I'm shopping.
Mm.
I doubt this person does either.
You're probably right. That's obviously the way out. We don't want to go out.
Attention citizens.
2 minutes of silence.
Observed this evening at sundown in remembrance of
Blast day. Let's go to this alleyway and see if there's anyone there that can talk to us. Well, I didn't. I think I had to go to the alley. Oh. Can I go in there? Guess not. Let's speak to this guy, see if he knows
How's it
anything
going,
about
Clem?
Danton.
Not so bad, Amy. What's up?
How's business?
Yeah, do you get much
Traffic
business
in
in an
this
alley?
Isn't exactly bustling.
Yeah, but people know where to find me. I'm not starving, so I suppose I'm doing
I
okay.
suppose you
Why
are,
don't you move to a better location?
I've got my reasons.
because the stuff he sells is stuff he wants to
What
keep
about
hidden.
you? Repair business going okay?
Yeah, I'm taking a little break for now, but it's been steady.
Yeah.
As long as life's cozy, you do what you want.
Well, it's not really cozy though, is it?
Got anything good available today?
I glazed some of the bowls I made from the abandoned terracotta.
Okay, so no, he doesn't. He doesn't sell like weird
That's
stuff.
lovely, but not really my style.
Yeah, so you're not going to be buying that then.
For every time somebody told me that.
Maybe if you had something with more color?
Is
Yeah,
there
I
much around that's
just
got
ain't
more
so
colour?
easy getting colored glazes. If business is bad, I don't want to waste them on pots that won't sell.
Hmm.
I'm looking for someone named Danton.
The name sounds familiar, but
So it's a familiar name.
I don't know if I could be of much help. Maybe if you had some more information.
Hmm.
Are you sure you can't tell me anything?
Sorry. Maybe if you had something else besides.
Well, I do.
Take care of you.
I have this. But the question is,
Clem, you know how I was asking about Danton? It's because I was given this letter to
yeah.
Does that ring any bells?
Hmm.
Not really. No. Sorry.
Okay. Thanks anyway.
Yeah, no help. He is no help. At all. Anyone in?
Interesting. There's a chalkboard on the wall here. Looks like there's some fancy letters printed on it.
Okay, so why would...
See any chalk though?
Hmm. So, a variety of letters there, and numbers. Some kind of code, surely.
Hey, Amy. What?
Yeah.
I suggest you brush up on your calligraphy.
Come again?
Just some advice is all.
Do you have any less cryptic advice?
You'll figure it out.
Calligraphy.
What kind of advice is brush up
Has
on
that got something to do with
calligraphy?
this Danton thing, do you think? What else is here before I...
It's pointing into the alley. And it
Clem's
says
Crockery. That's where we just were.
Seems to be a makeshift signpost.
So signposts. A Reaper cultist.
Young lady, have you made peace with yourself and loved ones?
Yes.
Death is coming, and we must be prepared to welcome it with
For everybody at one time or another, yeah.
What?
The Reaper patrols the skies in search of the next chosen.
Oh, that'll be what that crow is.
Will
Eh, or
it
raven.
be you?
That'll be the one that's selecting the next chosen one.
Do not be so quick to dismiss him.
It's always a fairly common thread, you know. You're the chosen one, do this.
I really should be going.
Yeah. Oh, the game. What about Gus? He sounds like a trustworthy kind of guy.
Look who decided to stop by.
Who?
Nice to see you too, Gus.
How can I be of service?
How's the
farm
farm?
holding up all right?
Not so great. We've been having
You
a pretty
getting-
rough year so far.
Oh,
Sorry.
rough year.
Yeah.
Farming's not going
sure
so
how
well.
I'll recover, to be honest. I'm not even sure how much longer we'll be able to keep doing this. Might have to close up shop and head somewhere else. I wish Pop hadn't been so
Probably
stubborn
better
and
not to.
invested in one of those automated farm hands. We could have been nice and comfy doing government work. And you could
Yeah.
have gotten in on the action and fixed them for us when they broke. How come you never offered to repair stuff for the aristocrats anyway?
I apply every week, but they just don't want me, I guess. It's fine. I get by with my freelance repairs.
Maybe they don't like you.
Yeah, well,
Maybe you've done something wrong.
What's on sale?
What are you
today?
selling?
see for yourself. Stock's a bit limited, but I've got this chicken and some slabs of meat.
Chicken and
They're a bit
meat.
Scrawny, but salt and dry them, and they should last you a fair bit. See anything you fancy?
It all looks nice, Gus, but I haven't got anything to trade.
Yeah, so.
To give you something on credit, you know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but
I
no.
appreciate the offer, but I'm okay.
No
I'll come
credit.
back if it's been a few days.
Don't let it get to that point if you can. It's not healthy. You need to eat.
You're
Yeah,
starting
okay.
to sound like Marishka.
I probably do.
Do you know someone called Danton?
Danton? Never heard of him. Sorry.
See you later, Gus.
Right,
You
it
bet.
looks like one person seems to
Better
know.
not. Gus.
Yeah, he doesn't like me appreciating. He doesn't like me appreciating his customers.
Hi, Denby.
Oh, hi, Amy.
I wonder if he'll help me.
What are you up to?
Oh,
He's-
you know, standing, breathing, the usual.
Of course.
So, what's that behind you then?
Oh, that? Just my latest piece in the works.
Your latest
Another
piece in the
art
works.
project?
Yeah, I need to take a break from forging handwriting. It pays the bills, but doesn't feed the
Oh,
soul.
he'd be able to teach us about
Everyone
calligraphy,
needs a
wouldn't he?
hobby, I guess.
Anyway,
a forger.
I've got this chalk, so I'm trying to think of something funny to put on the wall.
Why don't
I just
you?
haven't gotten any good ideas yet.
I don't know.
Where did you get that chalk, anyway?
Yeah, where?
I made it.
Outside
You
that,
made it.
Yeah, from Marichka's dandruff. Gross,
What?
but
Dandruff chalk.
Quit messing around.
That's what we
Denby.
want. Dandruff chalk.
promise not to tell anyone?
Promise.
Okay, well, I was scavenging around Fripp Square, and I broke into one of the classrooms at the fancy rich kid school.
Okay.
Denby.
There
You
wasn't
stole it
anyone
from a
around.
school.
It's not like they'll miss it.
Probably
I
won't,
swear,
but
Denby, I am not pulling your ass out of jail.
still.
I know what I'm doing. Besides, they deserve it. People are starving out here, and the aristocrats are just sitting around powdering their wigs.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So, do you need all that chalk? Can I have some?
Sorry,
I
Amy,
probably
I
need
only
one
have
for that
piece,
chalkboard.
and I need it to finish this drawing.
Not even a tiny little bit?
Yeah, just like a little bit
You
broken
want
off.
some? Help me break into the place next time.
Next time?
Why you going again? Are you?
Ever.
Sure.
I think I have an idea for your drawing.
Yeah.
Really? What is it?
I don't know. That all seems a bit weird, actually. No.
Second thought.
Okay.
Tell me
Hi,
something.
Denby.
Oh,
Have you heard of
Do you know
Danton?
Someone called Danton?
no. That's a pretty stupid sounding name if you ask me.
Is it?
See you
Okay,
later,
then.
Denby.
See ya.
You're not going to be much help, are you? We can go to a well. I suppose we can go
Hello,
back there in a minute.
Amy.
Marishka.
hello. I'm looking for someone named Danton. Do you know who
Yeah,
that
ever
is?
heard of him?
Danton?
No, she might.
No, never heard of that person before. Who is it?
A person.
That's what I'm trying to find out.
Well, good luck to you.
How's the day treating you so far?
Let's see how she is.
Well enough. Luckily, the guard bell hasn't sounded today. I get so upset when they come through here.
Oh, don't speak too
Have they
soon.
been coming through here a lot lately?
A bit more than normal. It makes me so mad.
I know. It's annoying. But just try to forget about it. As long as
they don't bother you.
It doesn't matter. I have to go now.
Well, they do bother her, though, don't
Okay,
they?
you come back and see me again soon, all right?
Sure. That's the exit. Let's go and see what this is. To the well. It's literally a well. unsurprisingly. And there's a guy we can talk to, Willie Nelson. No, it's not.
Hi, Nelson.
Good to see you, Amy. What can I do for you?
Have you heard of someone called Danton?
What about that?
Danton. I know a historical figure named Danton. Is that who you mean?
Might be.
I'm
Tell me about
not
him.
sure exactly. I'm looking for someone who goes by the name Danton.
Ah, well, then I'm afraid I can't help you with that.
Have you had many visitors
Yeah.
today?
You're being visited, gaining visitations.
Still young. I'm sure someone will come along.
Okay.
Wouldn't it make more sense for you to sell your books?
Why?
Knowledge should always be free, Amy. Anyone can borrow what I have.
Might be worth.
If you ever want to take a break,
Might be worth looking at this historical figure.
welcome to.
It wouldn't hurt, would it?
I think I'd like to read for a while. If
Of course.
Yeah.
What subject are you interested in reading?
History.
I'm interested in learning something about history.
About? Wonderful. I think I've got.
Oh, calligraphy. Time of Unrest by Dr. Robert H. Pearl. Can I go to the next page? Shadow of the Third World War has been looming over our society for years. Seemingly every new conflict, no matter the scale, has at some point been regarded as a potential global war. We could read through this, but what I'm wanting to know is, it talks about the Cuban Missile Crisis, as if this Danton person's mentioned. I don't see it. Both sides get involved. Geopolitical implications of doing so have stopped them. With recent developments in the SPA's research, they may soon not have much of a choice. And that's it. Can I read a different book?
Hi, Nelson.
Good to see.
I think
Of course.
Calligraphy.
I feel I need to brush up on my calligraphy.
You don't say. In
Hmm.
that case, allow me to give you one of my books on the subject.
Why would he
It
tell
will
me to do
definitely
that?
help you.
Excuse me.
Thanks.
I feel like brushing up on my calligraphy might be important. Neo-Gothic calligraphy. Runes. Word. And that's like an L. Why did that one say word on it? KLM? I feel like that. Word. Maybe that means something, maybe it doesn't.
Hi, Nelson.
Good to
What else have you got that I can read?
I'm
Anything else on
interested-
history?
Wonderful.
Is it the same book? It's the same book. And I don't know, should we look at the other books just to see in case there's something important in
I
them?
think I'd
Of course.
Art.
like to read something about.
Wonderful.
Maybe we need to look through the books and just see if there was anything about Danton. Modern artists. Characteristically, so this is Rail Bay by P.C. Heidel. It's a boat, a ship on a storm. The Pit by Eleanor Itchy? I don't know. Ilchi. It's another ship, or is it a rip in the ground? I can't really tell. Oh, the people pulling themselves up from the pits of hell. Okay, well that's not interesting to me.
Hi, Nelson.
Good to see.
I think
Read
Of course.
about
I'm interested
philosophy.
in reading a-
Wonderful.
And that's the last one we can read. So, Tien Huan, The Nature of Man. 2 questions. Can the nature of man be changed? And what can change the nature of man? There's nothing. Okay. So there's nothing really useful there. I don't think I can take any water from the well.
I'm not really.
Yeah. And there's nothing else. There's a
already
car.
being picked.
Obviously, it's in the middle of town. You'd expect it to be picked clean if it's in the middle of town. Okay, so we've done everything there apart from that other place. I want to go back first.
Feels like only half the stuff.
Half the stock's rotten. Lovely. Here we go. She puts her hood up every time she wants to do that, doesn't she? Is that just taking me back to where I was? Yeah. Okay. That just takes us back there. So anyway, you said something about calligraphy. I need that chalk. go back in this alley again.
I don't see how I...
Well, you say you don't see how you can use it, but it doesn't give me time. And I need a chalk. A piece of chalk. Right, one moment.
I don't think he'd be interested in that.
Don't see why not. He's the one that asked you to brush up on your calligraphy.
How's it going?
Not so.
What did you mean when you said I should brush up on my
Yeah,
calligraphy?
why?
You know, Amy, when I was a kid, I learned two very important things. One was don't leave the
Don't
kiln
leave the kiln on. Well,
From
that's good advice when
The
you're
other is
making
that
pottery, isn't
sometimes
it?
pays to read between the lines. You get me?
I think I do. Yes.
Yeah.
See you later.
Take
I want to ask
How's it
about the
going?
chalkboard.
What's with the chalkboard on the wall?
that old thing. Been there as long as I can remember. Maybe the person who lived in the building used it as
A message board.
Who knows?
See you later.
Take care.
Okay. So, but we need chalk. I don't know how we're going to get chalk off the guy. Just don't know. One moment. What are we going to do? Right, let's try, because there was one other location we could go to there. So let's go out the exit. We'll try that other location. The Ministry of Energy or whatever it was. I guess so we can turn in our job. Oh, look at this. Two guys dressed like very old soldiers.
You all keeping busy?
Extremely. Now please, move along.
Okay,
Hello. I'm here to see Tiberius.
Very well. Proceed.
thank you. Wire. Who's that?
Tiberius in all his glory. I wonder what happened to the leg.
Who knows?
It would be rude.
We can't disturb them.
Welcome back, miss. I trust the job went well?
No, I'm dead.
Well enough. Can I go up?
Yes, but I'm afraid we're going to have to hold on to your weapon. I'm sure you understand.
Yeah, that's fair.
Here you go.
Thank you. Take the elevator to the top floor and let the soothsayer know you've arrived.
Ah, the soothsayer. Right.
Great.
He's harmless. If he tries to tell your fortune, just go with it. It makes him feel important.
If you
Thanks
say
for the
so.
advice.
Let's do that.
This is one of the elite guards.
Alright. Elite guards
Some
can't
old
talk to
guy.
anyone.
The plaque underneath says Caligula.
Oh, Caligula.
That photo gives me chills. The plaque
Blast
underneath
day, always remembered.
Always remembered.
So that's the day when everything was blown up, I guess.
I really don't.
I guess we're going in the elevator then. Because there's nothing more we can do. Imagine being a guard that's not allowed to talk. In like a Civil War uniform or something. Oh.
Keep it together. This will be over soon.
Oh, do we get medication straight away, or do they give us something else? A lottery ticket for our medication, probably.
Hello. Please.
Oh, it's Nostradamus, look.
It's full of shards.
A shard fireplace.
It's hard to say. It's
What?
hard to say.
Unsettling
There's no
decorations.
way, and if that's supposed to make this place any less spooky.
A spooky
A bunch
plant.
of baubles and trinkets. No idea what they could be for.
Well, neither do I have any idea. Guess we're going to chat to this guy.
You are the girl
The
who was sent to
soothsayer.
repair the reactor, are you not?
I am.
Yes, that's right. I've
I
done
mean,
it.
I'm not, but...
Excellent. Minister Tiberius will be most pleased. I have been authorized to give you your payment. One ticket for tomorrow's lottery drawing.
Thank you.
Oh my.
Is something wrong?
Oh, here we go.
Aura. I felt it when I first
What's going
saw
on?
you.
What's he going to tell us?
My aura?
Yes. You must allow me to give you spiritual
Oh, here we
counsel.
go.
I sense great turmoil within
He's going to read our fortune.
No, that's okay.
Please, I insist. There is no need to be afraid of the spirits. I can promise they are more afraid of you.
Are they?
What the hell?
I'll need both hands, please.
Sure.
Now, please, relax. I need to study your aura.
Of course you do.
Interesting. Your soul appears to have a tiny seam right in the
Does it?
center. A loose thread, dangerously close to unraveling.
What does that mean?
The source of this seems to be a decision which torments you.
What's the
What
decision?
did you encounter on your job, if I may ask?
I met a dying man. He made me promise to
Mhm.
deliver a letter.
You've just told him this, and I don't know if he's supposed to know.
Do you have this letter with you?
No, I've delivered it.
Yes, it's right here.
May I see it? I feel it has
No, because it's
great
not addressed to you.
Yes.
Did you really just give him that letter?
Minister Tiberius would be most interested in this.
Would he? Great.
You should speak with him about it. He is just up the stairs. You may tell him I have sent you.
Thanks. That was very
It,
informative.
was it?
Think nothing of it.
Should we have looked at this letter before,
Fancy looking wax seal. That letter on it looks
And-
fancy
Oh. Do I have to bring this to him, or? I don't know. Okay, I guess we'll talk to Tiberius.
hello?
He's over there, isn't he? Chilling out on a sofa.
Yes? What is it, citizen?
He's got a plastic
The
gas
soothsayer
mask on his
gave me a
face.
ticket, but he said I should see you.
Ah, lottery worker. Thank you for your service. What was your task?
The broken reactor
Yeah,
in Sector 82.
we fixed it.
You had sent another technician ahead before me.
Ah, yes, of course. The one that never reported back. I take it you made his acquaintance.
Yes.
I did. He had been crushed under some rubble. I had to...
Yes, quite unfortunate.
Hmm.
I suppose you can consider yourself
Unfortunate's
lucky
one way to look
you
at it.
did not meet the same fate.
I should,
Perhaps
yeah.
this good fortune will continue for tomorrow's lottery drawing.
Well, let's hope so.
Now then, what exactly did you want to speak to me about, Miss?
Wellard. Amy Wellard. Well, the man who died, he gave me this letter.
Yeah.
And he wanted you to deliver it to
Not
me?
to you, no.
No, actually. He asked me to deliver it to someone called Danton.
I
Does
beg
he know who
your
that is?
pardon? Did you say Danton?
Yes.
Yeah.
Somewhere in the market district.
I
Hmm.
see. Do you intend to honor this man's dying wish?
Yes. I made a promise and I plan to keep it.
Yeah, unless you
Then
tell
I
me
wish
that
you
it's...
the best of luck in your endeavor. A word of warning, however. I have heard that this Danton runs in rather
Does he?
undesirable social circles.
I'm
I
sure
see.
I could take care of myself.
I have no doubt that you can. However, I also think it would behoove you to refrain from mentioning any contact with me. Once you have delivered
Right.
the letter, come back here. I believe I will have more work for you, with better pay. You are
Do ya?
interested in more work, aren't you?
Better pay? If
That last
pay
job
is a
was
lottery
very
ticket,
dangerous, and
what's
I-
better
Very
pay?
well. You have
2
your payment.
lottery
If
tickets?
you choose to return for more
I mean,
work, I will
you know,
not turn you away.
it doesn't seem like...
Know, however, that my generosity has its limits.
I hear ya.
Now, if you've nothing else to discuss, I bid you good day.
Yeah, good day.
I'm sorry, my sweet boy. Where were we in today's lesson?
Wait, is there somebody in that jar? Well, whatever. Let's get out of here. That's a very creepy place. It's got a guy dressed like, I don't know,
Here's
a
your
member of the
weapon back.
Spanish Inquisition.
By order of Tiberius, I've restocked your crossbow with a couple of bolts.
Oh, thank you.
Consider it a gift.
How did he give you that order
for your
when
loyal service.
Thanks.
Soothsayer give you
I
any
was
trouble?
walking up there?
No, but he didn't exactly impress me with his insight.
No.
I mean, he didn't even tell me I was...
What?
Anyway, I might be back later.
Ill.
Well, it's nice to see someone.
Yeah, someone can afford to make repairs. Out we go again then. Okay, so if we go back to the marketplace, and what do we do then? Let's see, what can we do? Maybe we can get the chalk from that guy if we can get him to draw a picture. Well, that's a good idea, actually. If we give him a suggestion of something to draw, maybe he won't need the chalk anymore.
Hi, Denby.
Oh, hi, Amy.
I have an idea for your
I have
drawing.
an idea for your drawing.
Really? What is it?
Draw
You can
Tiberius
draw
with
Tiberius
stink
with
lines.
Stink lines coming off him.
Yeah, and I'll write Tiberius stinks underneath.
Yeah, do that, yeah.
Thanks, Amy.
Hopefully you'll get arrested.
Right away.
Can I take the chalk? I can't take the chalk. I cannot take the chalk.
Hi, Denby.
Oh, hi, Amy.
Are those Tiberius's guards coming from the corner?
Are they the guards?
No way, they can't be. I didn't hear the bell ring.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry. It was just someone in a blue jacket and hat. My mistake.
It'd be pretty hard for someone to be mistaken for them. But this will be fun. I've had a good idea.
See you later.
See ya.
I've had a good idea if I can get my... So the bell would ring, would it? Yeah, go somewhere to
I
hide.
can get a clear shot from here.
Do it. Oh, here he goes.
Oh, crap!
And he runs away and drops his chalk. Spot on.
That was a pretty good trick, Amy. I won't tell him it was you.
I just hope he learned his lesson.
Yeah, just hope nobody steals the chalk while you're busy chatting.
Well, since Denby's no longer using it, I'll just hold on to it for him.
Good plan. Now, so we got that, which obviously means we can do something calligraphy-wise. But what? I don't know. Okay, so what we did find, I think, that we can do is first we can head over to this alleyway, because this is obviously where we're going to find the Danton thing. I mean, it's the only person down there that had any interest. So, first of all, let's take a look at this letter.
Fancy looking wax seal.
It does. We want to do this. That there, and there. Okay.
Let's take a...
Yeah, take a closer look. Was it like that?
I'll just
Wait.
go ahead.
Let me see. If we do that Danton symbol... So how do we make that? We do... diagonal line and 2 down. A diagonal line and 1 down. Wonder if I can... Let me see.
Nobody likes the...
And then 1 and 1 down.
I'll just go ahead and...
No. Okay, that's going to be a pain to try and do, I think. Okay, let's try it.
Let's...
So there to there to there and there. There to there and there. And then there to there, there. There and there.
That should be right, but now what?
Well, that says knock times 5, buzz times 4. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 4. And 5.
Well, that did something.
And the door's open, I think. Oh!
You, come down here.
Okay, I'm coming. I'm on my way.
Who are you? What are you doing in here?
My name is Amy, and
Yeah.
I have a message for Danton.
And
One message for
what is it?
Danton.
Here, I was given this letter to
Yeah.
deliver to Danton.
I have to give this letter to him.
I see. Wait here a sec.
Okay. I will. I take it he's going to bring that to Danton, and then Danton's going to come and see me. And he's dressed like a pirate.
Where did you get this?
Or she.
Danton, I presume.
Indeed. Now answer my question.
I
Where
got
did
it from
you
a
get this
guy
letter?
who was doing a lottery job. Technician
was
gave
given
it to
by
me.
a technician in Sector 82.
Yeah.
He gave it to you? Why? What
He got
happened?
crushed by some
He
rocks.
was crushed under some rubble. He gave me the letter after I agreed to, well, put him out of his misery.
Yeah.
I tried getting him out of there, I swear, but he said this was more important.
Damn it. Milton was a good man. His loyalty won't be forgotten.
He wouldn't have given that letter to just anyone, Danton. She must have earned his trust somehow.
Yes.
Excuse me?
Although I still have a few questions.
What kind of
What
questions?
were you doing down there in the first place?
Lottery job.
I was doing a job, fixing the reactor. He was down there, crushed, dying.
Yeah.
Was he now?
Yes.
And he asked me to deliver this letter.
I don't know about her, Danton. Are we sure she's not lying?
Bruce makes a good point. You could have just stolen this letter.
But I
How can
didn't.
you be sure you didn't?
If I had stolen it, why would I have gone through the trouble
Exactly.
of delivering it?
If you're a government spy, you'd go to any lengths to find us.
Okay.
I'm curious. What was it you said to Milton that made him give you this letter?
He asked me about my dad. Turns out they knew
Yeah.
each other.
Oh?
Yeah, Cooper Wellard.
Mm-hmm.
What? You're Cooper Wellard's daughter?
Yes.
Come to think of it, I do see a resemblance.
Good.
I never heard anything about him having a daughter. Did you know?
No, I...
Hang on. Just who are you?
Yeah, what is
anyway?
this? What's going on? Some sort of underground movement.
Seems he protected you from us. Can't say I blame him.
Hmm.
Thank you for delivering this letter. In exchange for it, we'll let you out of here. But you must swear to me not to tell anyone what you've seen in here.
I promise.
I thought you were supposed to help me. Why shouldn't I just go tell everyone how pointless this was?
In time, your help will come. Meanwhile, I strongly discourage telling anyone about
Well,
your
I think
presence.
people already
I would
know,
hate
to be
have
honest.
do anything to stop you.
Fine. I swear I won't say anything.
I won't.
I'm glad that's settled. Now,
Yeah.
if you'll excuse me, I need to read this message. Do be careful with what you stumble into, Amy. And
I will
just hope
try.
it broke off your hands.
Now I see she's taking the calligraphy book too.
Tough lady.
The best leaders tend to be.
Yes.
Yes.
So can I go anywhere now, or...
Hi. Well, that's just rude.
I'm guessing she can't speak.
Hey,
What do you want?
are you Danton's personal bodyguard?
That's
Apparently
right.
so,
I make
yeah.
sure only the right people get to see her.
Okay,
And
what about the wrong people?
Exactly who are the right people?
People who don't ask a lot of questions.
That's fair.
Keep on doing what you're doing.
Probably shouldn't ask too many questions then in that case.
I don't want to waken. Now is not.
So no time for a nap.
That's far...
I'm not allowed to go in. Okay, then I'll leave. See you later. I won't come back.
So, found Danton, did you?
Yeah, interesting lady.
Come on.
You could say that, but her heart's in the right place.
So
Yeah,
I take it you're
seems that way.
involved with those people in there somehow.
Maybe, maybe not. I'm just keeping my nose where it belongs. Sorry I couldn't just give you the secret. No, it's not really my place. I knew you'd get it on your own.
Ah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so he's there protecting the place, obviously.
Thanks.
Just keeping an eye on the place to make sure no one accidentally gets in. And what are we doing now? Uh-oh.
No.
Oh no, she's feeling ill.
Relax.
What's this? This must be her illness. What, that green lung thing?
You can beat this. You can beat this.
Can she? I don't know.
Are you all right, young lady?
Yes, fine, go away.
Yeah, I'm fine.
If you don't mind my saying, you don't look fine at all.
Neither do you. Go away.
I'm fine, really. I was just out of breath.
Lying to yourself isn't the answer. You should embrace your demise.
Would you like to embrace
Oh,
a
I
kick
should,
right between the
should I?
legs?
You've been mocked. It's obvious. The Reaper is coming for you.
Fantastic.
You should consider yourself lucky. It's only a matter of time before you pass on into the next world and liberate yourself from this.
If you're not careful, you might get the chance to do it
Look, creepy,
first.
I'm not spending what time I have left alive worshipping death, okay? Leave me alone.
Yeah, go away.
If that's what you want, then I will. But remember that accepting him will make your remaining life much easier. Should you change your mind,
Okay.
the acolytes of the Reaper will welcome you at the Cathedral of St. Stephen.
Oh, we could go to St. Stephen's Cathedral.
Plane sticking out of it?
That's the one.
May death come to you swiftly.
This is such a lovely thing to say to somebody, isn't it? May death come to you swiftly.
I think I'm
And you.
more lottery tickets after all.
Probably. You probably are. Does he have anything for sale yet?
Amy, what were you doing talking?
Nothing. He was just trying to get me to accept the Reaper.
Don't listen to what those people say.
Yeah, I know, they're
Amy.
crazy.
I mean, they talk to ravens. Ravens.
I know, Gordon.
Yeah, they talk to ravens. I saw one.
Anyway, what can I do for you?
Oh, I just wondered if you got anything good for sale.
Nothing that would interest me. If you check back later.
Nothing, as he said before. Ah.
Bye, Gordon.
Goodbye, Gordon.
Bye.
It's not Gordon Freeman. Right, out you go. We got to go back to the ministry now, I think. We go to the church, but we're not going to. But we might go back to the ministry. Although, what's he going to want? He's going to want me to start spying on them or something, isn't he? But maybe we can kind of play them both off against each other.
Very good. Your weapon, please.
Maybe we can play them off against each other. Can work our way from inside.
I'd be seeing you again.
Did you? I'm not interested in you. Well, you knew that you might be speaking to me again, did you? He's always just standing around being creepy. Just standing around being creepy. This is my new job.
Excellent. You have made contact with them. Good work.
So, do you have any more jobs for me?
Yes, as promised. As I'm sure you've gathered, Danton is the head of a group of terrorists bent
so you
on
say.
destroying the government. I need you
Government.
to be my spy.
A lunatic in a shiny gas mask.
Spy? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Quite serious, I'm afraid. I can assure you that they have nothing but the destruction of our society.
Oh, but those death cultists are fine, are they?
Civilization we've struggled to build be undone.
You know, you're worried about some people who are like, I don't know,
They don't really seem like much of a threat.
freedom fighting
Idealists.
idealists. Yeah, that's a good word to use.
Last time a group of idealists formed, they attempted to destroy the Ministry of Knowledge. Danton's group is an ever-growing
You know,
threat,
but you're
and they
quite
must
happy
be
for guys who are telling everyone to
controlled
worship
as
death,
quickly as possible.
to go around telling people that they hope that they die soon.
They request you perform some task for them. Do so to gain their trust. Of course, use
Swiftly,
your
not
judgment wisely.
peacefully or
Like
anything
any
like that.
boss,
No, no,
can only
swiftly.
offer you so much protection. When you know more of what they plan, come back and inform me.
Sure,
And as before,
why not?
do not let them know you are there on my behalf. They would surely kill you on the spot.
Surely.
I don't know. I'm starting to have second thoughts about this.
He'll arrest
I
you.
realize this is a dangerous undertaking. If you succeed, I can offer you a government job. You'll be able to receive vaccine as you need it.
Oh, I see.
If I can have a mechanic's job, then we have a deal.
I'm sure we can arrange something.
Yeah.
I wish you luck in your test.
So yeah, we'll take him up on the idea of the offer of a mechanic's job.
Whilst I have a backup
Here's a backup plan.
Now behave yourself and let us continue with arithmetic.
What is that?
I wish you luck on your task, young lady, and offer some advice.
Beware false friends.
How did you...
Yeah, well.
I guess that's your job. Never mind.
Well, so he says. I mean, I don't know that he's actually capable of doing anything, really. I think you should stop humouring him, to be honest.
Here's your weapon back.
He didn't give me any more bolts, no? Oh, that's a shame. Right, back to Danton we go. I think what we're going to do is go back to Danton and, yeah, as I say, play them off against each other. We'll tell Danton what he told us. That he wants us to be a spy. Maybe that'll get us killed, I don't know. Maybe I should save my game before we do that.
Amy,
Yeah, I remembered that I
Yeah.
had something else to talk to Danton about.
No big deal.
Really?
Yeah, no
Don't
big
mind
deal.
me.
whatever you say.
So, menu, we'll save our game. There is an auto-save, but I want to do a proper save as well, because I don't know when I did an S instead of an A. Never mind. In we go. Okay, I need to speak to Danton again.
You again?
I'd like to speak with Danton, please.
Yeah.
Fine. Wait here.
That's fine, I will. I will do just that. Ooh. Sitting in a slightly uncomfortable position.
What is it now?
I know who you are and what your people are doing.
I'd like to help.
I'd like to help.
I'm flattered that you want to help us, but I feel we have some matters to resolve first.
Probably.
Matters are those.
Enough of these games. You're going to have to start telling me the truth if you want to get out of here alive.
Fair enough.
What? I have been. Let's not be so drastic.
Don't play coy with me, Blondie. Do you think I'm stupid?
No.
I had you followed when you left here. I know you went to the Ministry of Energy.
Yeah.
Now I'm only gonna ask you this once.
I'll tell you the truth.
Are you working for Tiberius or aren't you?
He wants me to.
I am. I was told to spy on you and report everything I
Yeah.
can.
Well, you're either a terrible spy or your loyalty to Tiberius.
Yeah, I think the second one's probably
It's a
about right.
lottery job. I'm just doing what I was told.
A lottery job. Oh, I see.
And
Yeah.
what other choice have I got? It's not like I can walk up to the Ministry of Medicine and buy a dose.
No.
I'm so sorry. You don't deserve what's happening to you. This is why we have to act.
Makes
They've been
sense.
beating us down for so long. Nobody remembers a time when they were prosperous and free.
Were they ever?
Struggling against the
I don't
system
know.
may not be pretty, but it's the only way we can improve our lives.
Danton,
Yeah.
if she's got a connection to Tiberius, she could prove useful.
I could.
You know,
You're right. I
you're
could.
Having another
I will.
agent
You
would
should
be
definitely
beneficial to us now that
give
we
me a
lost
chance.
But I'm not going to make you this offer for free. I'd hate for Tiberius to outbid me for your loyalty. Instead of hoping your lottery ticket gets chosen, how about you end up with as many actual doses of vaccine as you want?
That sounds great.
Are you saying you have vaccine to give me if I help you?
Not
Yeah.
just yet, but if all goes to plan, we will.
Okay.
I'll tell you more as soon as you help us out with something.
Okay.
Are you familiar with the junk vendor and butcher in the market?
Gordon and Gus?
Yes.
Of course. They're good friends of mine.
Yeah, I know them
Then it
very
may
well.
interest you to know that they work for me.
I had no idea.
Oh yeah, they
Usually spare
they
us some
managed to hide the fact that they knew who you
but
were
they've
pretty
been
well.
unable to keep up the last few months. I suspect they've fallen on hard times. See what's going on with them and help them if you can.
Okay.
Once you've finished, come back here, and we'll do what we can for you. Oh, and when you talk to them, use the code phrase, "I've got the perfect life."
I've
That
got
will
the
let them
perfect
know you're
life.
working for me.
Have
Now
you?
get to it. Don't come back here until you've finished. And remember, I expect your loyalty. If you say
Also, I'm not allowed to go near there.
Ministry of
Okay,
Energy,
so unless they tell me to go there,
I don't want to see you meet an unfortunate end. I'm sure you understand.
I understand. I understand that if I go there, I'm going to be followed. Okay, well, I guess let's go and find out what Gordon and Gus are wanting. He's not going to tell us much more, but there's Gordon. Let's ask him what he wants.
Hey, Gordon.
Amy, what are you looking for?
Well, you know, I've got the perfect life.
You helped me today. I'd have the perfect life.
You mean... I see. Be careful where you say that, Amy.
No, it's okay.
Sorry. Anyway, what are you doing to help the others?
Yeah, what exactly are you doing?
Scavenging for items they might find useful. But lately, I've been too distracted by the situation with my daughter.
Oh,
You'd think that
keep
for all the
bumping
crap
everything.
I collected, I'd have
Just
found
banging
something
into
to at
everything.
least try and make her a more effective mask. The only place I haven't had a chance to check out lately is the old Centrex factory. Even though I'm not sure there'd be much of use in
Well, you know, the only way to find out would be to go and look. I'm assuming I'm going to have to go and look.
Bad enough, I can't lose her too.
I know, Gordon. I know. I'll keep an eye out for what you need. You just try to relax.
Yeah.
That would be awfully kind of you.
Anytime. Bye, Gordon.
Bye for now.
Amy. Come back anytime.
I will. Right now, I'm going to go this way and I'm going to speak to Gus. Who's right there? If she would just go to him.
Just couldn't stay away, could you?
Well, you know.
I haven't quite reached today's quota of looking at dead meat.
Lovely.
How are you doing today, Gus? 'Cause I've got the perfect life.
Shh, not so loud.
not so loud. If it's a secret phrase, you know.
About a year now.
But why? Isn't it risky for you?
Then surely nobody knows what it means.
I kind of like the excitement.
I mean, if it's not much use if you've got a secret phrase that you say out loud and everyone suddenly knows he's a terrorist.
Live like this. Kids can't
You know.
grow up like this. Danton's gonna bring
It
back
doesn't really work, does it?
Anyway, I was told you were having some trouble, so I wanted to help.
Not sure what you can do, but
It kind of defeats the purpose of having a.
Pop was asking about you the other day. If nothing else, talk with him a bit. He misses you.
See you later, Gus.
Defeats the purpose of having a secret code word if you're not allowed to use it. Okay, so we now know what's going on with them. Let's go and tell her what's going on with them. No doubt I'm going to be sent to help with something.
I shouldn't go back in there until I...
Also, I've got to actually do whatever they need. Let me see. Let's take a walk around and just see if there's anyone else that needs any kind of assistance. I don't want to tell anyone apart from the ones they've told me the secret word.
Hello, Mariska.
Amy!
Looks
Good
like you
harvest?
had quite the harvest.
Yes, thankfully. Though nothing is keeping very long. Weeds have become a big problem.
Weeds are a problem.
Anything you want? You're looking very skinny these days. You should eat. Take a pumpkin.
Yeah,
Have
I've got the
pumpkin
perfect
soup.
life.
You
Oh wait,
want
no.
Pumpkin soup. You need your strength.
No, it's okay.
One of these days, you'll get so skinny, you'll turn around and I won't be able to see you anymore.
Or I might just be
All
gone.
right, Mariska. I ate yesterday. I'll be
You know,
fine
that
in a little
that
while.
could happen and it might just be that I'm not there.
You worry me when you say things like that.
I mean, you know,
Relax,
that's always a
it's okay.
possibility.
I'm not dead yet.
Mm.
You said something about weeds being a problem? What are they called?
Yeah, tell us
What do
about the
they look
weeds.
Blue burglar. It
A
grows
blue
very
burglar?
fast, very difficult to control. Pretty blue flowers, though. Too bad they ruined my vegetables. Luckily, I finally got them under
Damn
control.
you.
They won't
Damn
come
you,
back
blue
for a
flowers.
long time.
Blue flowers? Now that you mention it, I think I've seen those someplace.
Possibly.
Thanks, Mariska.
Well, that's going to be helpful, and I don't have the perfect life.
Okay, you come back and see me again soon, all right?
Because I don't know that she's going to be the kind of person that's going to talk much to us about it. Okay, so let's go and look and see what these guys need done for them. So I think we could head to the farm that Gus was talking about. Cathedral, Pop's farm. Let's go there. Here he is.
Oh, God, that smell. I think I might be sick.
Oh, it smells bad.
Is that you over there?
No.
Hey, Pop. Gus said you'd been asking after me?
It's been
Mm-hmm.
ages since I last saw you. Come over here and let's have a look at you.
Okie dokie. I will. Here I am.
Are you under the weather, Pop?
I'm not, but I can't say the same about
Hmm.
the sheep. Take a look around. Hell, just take a whiff. That's the stench of failure. Things are bad.
Failure?
We'll be able to dig ourselves out of this hole.
Oh, that's not good. What happened to your sheep?
Did your sheep get sick? What happened?
Ran out of feed. So
Plague.
Starved to death. It's not a pretty picture. Haven't been able to find anything else they'll eat. Farm's gone barren, and now the only thing I'm feeding.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Truth is, if I can't come up with a way to keep the rest of the flock from dying, I'm done for.
I'll keep an eye out for anything that might help.
Yeah, so they're not going to be. There's not going to be a butcher shop for much longer.
Why are all these ravens hanging around?
Who knows?
They're hungry too. Now that they got plenty of carrion, it's an open.
Of course, they can eat all the sheep
Little bastards
carcasses.
got bold too. Nothing I do seems to keep them away for long. These
No,
having
that
them
scarecrow's
around
not working, is
keeps
it?
them Snooping around. They run off at first sight of them thanks to that kooky Reaper cult.
I think we're having the same kind of day.
Yeah, rough. Difficult.
This morning I found a man underground. He'd been crushed underneath some rubble.
Yeah.
And pulling that trigger was...
The hardest thing I've ever had to do, yeah.
I'm sorry, Amy, but it sounds like you did the right thing.
I think I did.
Did I,
mean, I
though?
think I did.
I could have found someone to
No,
help.
you couldn't.
Why
You'd have
did
been
he
dead
to
by the
die?
time you got
You
there.
listen to what the man wanted, it sounds like. In this hellhole, that's all we can ask for now.
You didn't tell him about the letter, did you?
Yes, you're right.
Of course I'm right. Like he said, even if you
Excuse
had
me.
gotten him out, you wouldn't have had much of a life left to live.
No, he wouldn't,
It's not
with all of
something
his
everyone
ribs
likes to
crushed.
think about. It's reality.
I know. I mean, I see death almost every day, but this was different somehow.
Was it? Do you think it was? I don't know.
I think I needed to just get that off my chest.
I think you did.
Time,
I didn't realize you knew so much about the Reaper.
Does he know much about them, or is it
don't,
just...
and they don't want to. They're just a bunch of freaks who think worshiping the Reaper is going to make them die quicker.
But I thought the Reaper was
If they want to
just a
die
sword.
quickly, surely they could,
It
like,
is, but they
I
think
don't
the
know,
ravens are a sign that the
find much
Reaper is
easier ways of
going to
doing
take
it.
them away from their woes. So naturally, any half-wit who believes that crap
I mean,
is
surely
the
they could
Raven
just,
gets
well,
scared
they could
and
do
goes
lots of
running
different
the
things in
other
order to get off,
direction.
couldn't they? I mean,
Which will hick y'all
why do they feel
Anyway,
like
it's best if you stay away from
worshipping
cult.
the
Don't
Reaper
want to put any ideas in your head.
is the best
Don't.
idea?
I met one of them earlier. I'm not going anywhere near them if I can avoid it.
It's a good plan, I think. I have to go
I
now.
have to go now.
Come back and visit whenever you like.
I don't think that we can say that we have the perfect life to him. I'm assuming. I might be wrong. Okay, well, let's see what we can do. So, there's nothing much else we can do there. For now. Just learn that all his sheep have died. What do we have here? Oh, our house. This is our house. Oh, lovely. When someone dies, their mortal souls he herds. 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. Lovely.
When the Reaper comes around, he'll take away your soul.
Good.
Put you in.
Hey guys, what's going on?
They're thinking about the Reaper. Where'd you get the jump
Where
rope?
did you kids find that jump rope?
Jimmy found it in a field behind his house. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, good.
Haven't had something like this to play with in a long time.
Yeah,
No?
it's pretty great.
Can I have a go?
How about letting me have a turn?
Really?
Sure, I
Yeah.
was pretty good at jumping a rope when I was a kid.
Well, okay.
Go on, let's see.
See my playmate, come
There we go, we're gonna sing something different.
and we'll be jolly friends. Climb up the rotten tree, climb down this ladder into my
secret room.
and we'll be jolly friends till
Oh,
all
it's
goes
about going into like a fallout shelter, I guess. And what's this one?
Susie went to market, she heard the ring
Oh, this is about the
The
guards.
guards came for Miss Susie and sent her off to hello, Mr. Nero. Please, do you have the time? If you don't stop and tell me, I'll kick your big behind the broken window.
Yeah,
There was a
it's
piece
one of
of
those
glass.
ones.
Tiberius sat on it and cut up his dumb. Ask me no more questions. Tell me no more lies. Germanicus and Claudius forgot to do their flies are on the
bodies, yeah.
Ravens in the park. Miss Susie saw the Reaper in the dark dark.
So, there you go.
Last night and the night before, My lungs
So
were
yeah, they're all
swelling
based on
and
obviously
sore.
the
Will
illness
they let me
or
stay at
the
home or put me in the
destruction, I
quarantine
guess.
zone? Mama, mama, I feel sick. Call the doctor quick.
All
quick,
these
quick.
different rhymes.
Doctor, doctor, will I die? Close your eyes.
The
and
tie-in
count
obviously
to
to
five.
kind
1,
of
2,
what that
3,
world's
4,
like.
5. I'm still alive and on Channel 5. Miss
Which is interesting.
Mary Mac, Mac, all dressed in black, black.
So what's this one about?
Black, because her brother had an attack, tack. He asked the ministry.
Oh yeah,
if
this is
they
all about the
had
work, obviously.
work to get some medicine as a perk.
Well, there's a potential perk, but they need to lottery
He
ticket.
went away, and to
And he's
this
never come back.
day,
I don't know.
nobody knows if he's okay.
And that's it. Those were all the rhymes.
I think that's enough for me.
We did all the rhymes.
That's a pretty scary rhyme you're saying.
Yeah, it is.
Only if you're scared of the Reaper, like Jimmy.
Uh-oh.
He saw a raven yesterday and peed his pants.
I mean, I don't think a raven's going to just go and attack you. I mean, they might.
No,
Nah.
it's just a story.
Yeah,
I don't get how people can be scared of something like that.
I know.
Well, you're pretty brave.
There is no Reaper.
Yeah, I know.
Well, there probably is, honestly, but...
Aren't you kids supposed to be in school?
No, school got canceled this week because our teacher got greenlighted.
No. So
That's
potentially
awful.
school got
She
cancelled
wouldn't
permanently.
Dunno. She didn't look too sick, so maybe she'll be back soon.
Maybe.
I hope she is. Miss Campbell is nice. I'd be sad if she got sent to the quarantine zone.
I'm sure she'll be back next week. You'll see.
Probably not.
I'll see you kids later.
Bye, Amy.
Yeah, see ya. And this is our house.
It's nice to be home. I just wish I could forget about everything and stay in for the rest of the day.
But I can't. I want that.
You're coming with me.
We want a bucket. What else do we have in here?
You'll be done one day soon. I
Oh.
promise. I won't let Dad down. Various mechanical parts.
Mechanical parts and junk. Not really much in here,
I
is there?
should really start getting into the habit of making my bed.
What, constructing it or actually tidying it up? It's her and her dad.
Nice to see not much has changed with these two.
Okay.
He was always so...
Well, that's interesting. What about that one? That's her mum and dad. There's a tool rack.
No, these tools are for
Oh, they're for restoration only. Apparently.
They're mostly broken, but
Broken stuff that she doesn't want to throw out.
the old family computer had...
Can't play the computer.
There wasn't much oil.
Had nothing to do with oil cans. Okay, there's nothing really in here. Apart from that bucket which we could take. What else do we have? Ah, look, blue flowers.
I can't get to the flowers. They're so...
Can you not get the booth open?
And I'll home you whole dear.
Maybe we can...
The Reaper watches from
Can we break the window?
sends ahead his bird. Whoa, Amy.
Just letting these flowers breathe. Don't get near the broken glass, okay?
Okay. If you can't hear singing, but you see their eyes
I
glow
really
red,
hope I don't have to
the
keep dealing
Reaper
with
will be coming
This has
to
got to
take
be the
away
weed.
the
It
dead.
does. I think that is the weed that
Reaper
Marichka
comes
mentioned.
around, he'll take
Or
away
Marichka,
your
or
soul,
whatever the heck her name
put
is.
you in his pocket and take you for a stroll. Be
And then...
red,
Oh, now
red
those
like
weeds...
they mean the Reaper's
We
near.
can then see if the
He'll
sheep
take away
will eat them, because the sheep are obviously lacking in food. If I give him... Let's try that. See if that's the kind of thing a sheep might eat.
Pop, have you seen this weed before?
Sure, that's blue burger. I haven't seen it in ages, though. Where'd you get it?
There's some growing near my place. Why is it called Blue Burglar?
Because it creeps up on you, seemingly overnight. I'm just wanting the whole field to be full of them in a month.
Oh.
Would your sheep eat it?
I think they'd eat anything at this point. Wouldn't hurt to try.
Well, let's try it then.
Thanks, Amy. I'll go get some more and plan it tonight. At least the sheep we've got left might still stand a chance.
They might.
Happy to help.
Or they might not. I mean, you're assuming sheep are going to stand a chance just because there's this flower that they might or might not eat. You know.
It doesn't seem to be doing a very good job of scaring away birds.
It certainly does
Can't
not.
understand why. That gas mask on the face is pretty damn creepy.
Yeah. Can we take it? I mean, if the scarecrow's not working,
Say,
can I
Pop,
take the mask?
Would you mind if I took this gas mask?
Nah, it's fine. Not doing too great a job scaring the birds, so I doubt taking it
Yeah.
off will make much of a difference. Hope
You're
you
probably
won't
right.
plan on using it, though. The filter's no good.
That's fine.
No, I won't
I'm
use it. I don't need to
sure I'll
use
find
it.
some use for it.
One gas mask. Just what we need. Okay, well let's see what we can do back at the marketplace. I think we go back. Oh, bell's ringing.
Butcher, a word, if you would.
Oh, and he's going to speak to Gus.
The Ministry of Resources is in need. You are hereby requested.
Oh, they're going to take all the meat that he's got.
Government distribution. But I hardly have any meat to spare, and it'll be a while before I can get more.
Yeah.
As it may, Aurelius has extended you the courtesy. In exchange, you will be provided 2 water purifiers per month.
Oh, great.
Don't know. I have to think about it. Very well. If you change your mind, please notify the ministry. But know that this
The offer will not last forever. Is there another butcher around?
Good day to you, citizen.
You know, are there a lot of other butchers around? I don't know. Okay. I reckon.
Anyone wishing to enter the vaccine lottery may do so
Hey,
by
Gordon.
visiting the appropriate ministry and applying for a
No.
Goodbye.
He wanted that, didn't he? He wanted something for his daughter.
Gordon, I found this gas mask, but the filter is empty. Would it be of any use to you at all?
Yes, this is good. If I had a
Aha.
filter, this would be exactly what I need.
But he needs a
Thank you,
filter.
Amy. Here, I have something you might like to trade.
Do you?
What is it?
An aristocrat guard ran through here earlier and dropped his flintlock pistol.
Oh, a flintlock pistol. We'll have that.
I figured you might be interested in messing around with it for parts.
We might even be able to fix
that
it.
sounds good. Thanks. And don't worry, I'll find a filter for you, I promise. I'm sure somebody around here has to know something about them.
Yeah, now that you mention it,
Nelson.
Nelson's probably the guy to see about that. He's got books on just about everything.
Okay, so we should visit Nelson. And he might be able to help us. Let's go talk to him now then, before we go and speak to Gus.
attention citizens. If you spot
Spot anyone with the signs of green lung, report them to the Ministry of Medicine. Shop your friends. Report your neighbours. Let's see. Should we tell Nelson that we have the perfect
Good to
life?
see you, Amy. What can I do for you?
Well, the most important thing is I've got the
Coming out
perfect
here,
life.
Reading books, it makes me realize I've got the perfect life.
Ah, I see.
Yes.
I do as well. It gives me pleasure to help how I can. Although
He's too
I'm
old to fight.
old to fight.
That's fair.
What made you decide to join them?
Danton makes some good points, despite being a bit
A little
overzealous.
overzealous, maybe,
The
but
favoritism the aristocracy showed their elite patrons
But
after
yeah,
the
that's the
Big
thing,
Bang
isn't it?
is completely inexcusable.
people who
Once the
I don't know what
poor
work they
fund
do,
their
but obviously all
medical
these other
research, we
people
will
are
quickly
scraping
cast
together a
aside
living,
those who could.
selling all the little
Danton
bits
is
and pieces they
brash, perhaps
can.
a bit foolish, but her ideals are what we need.
I think I'd like.
Of course.
I want to read up.
Wonderful. I think
Science. Filtration systems. Several methods of filtration can be used, be it for liquids or gases. However, a very useful material found in most filtration systems is activated carbon. Activated carbon has many uses such as gas purification, decaffeination, gold purification, metal extraction, water purification, medicine, sewer treatment, air filters and gas masks, and respirators, etc. The easy production of activated carbon makes it one of the most useful materials in modern science. Activated carbon is produced from carbonaceous source materials such as coconut husk, peat, wood, coir, I don't know what that is, lignite or coal. It can be produced either by physical or chemical reactivation. In physical reactivation, the source material
This information could be pretty useful.
is developed into active carbons by using hot gases such as steam or oxygen. It must be heated at extremely high temperatures, about 600 to 900 degrees. In chemical reactivation, the raw material is impregnated with acid, a strong base or salt, etc. That's all we really needed to know for now. The question is, can I get something that'll let me do it? Well, let's talk to Gus first. We can tell him that his problems have been solved.
Just couldn't stay away, could you?
No.
No, I haven't quite reached today's quota of looking at dead meat.
Yeah, you're dead meat. What are you talking about?
I'm looking for salt, like the kind you use on meats. Where can I find some?
Well, there's plenty out at the salt flats just outside
Salt
the city.
flats.
But it's kind of a pain in the ass to go out there. The walk takes a while, and lugging the stuff back's a chore.
Okay.
It shouldn't be a problem. How do I get there?
You know the abandoned South Coast rail yard near Fripp Square? Just follow the main track down about half a mile, and you'll find it.
Find some salt flats. They might be useful.
Your sheep should be fine now.
Really? What did you do?
Just gave Pop some blue burglar. He said it should be able to feed the sheep soon.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a lifesaver, Amy. I can't thank you enough.
I'm just
Well,
glad I can help.
don't call me a lifesaver yet. We don't know that it's definitely
I saw
going to
you
have
having
worked.
words with that guard. What was that all about?
Yeah, what was he saying?
Nothing. He was just trying to get me to sell out to the government. I promised Danton I'd give the rebels my extra supplies. I'm not betraying her for the wigheads.
No.
I admire your loyalty.
It's a good plan.
See you later, Gus.
You bet.
She's going to be the one to follow, I think. Right, so we need some salt. So let's go to these salt flats. Get some salt. I just clicked out of my screen. Out we go. Salt flats it is. Centrex salt flats. All we want is some salt.
I can't believe I never knew about this place. It's the perfect spot to get away from everything.
Oh, it really is. You can hide inside a train and everything.
Am I hearing things, or is that music?
Don't know. What are we doing here? Can we get some salt from here? Oh, there's an excavated area. Maybe
Plenty
that'll...
of salt has been dug up here. I'll take a handful.
Yeah, take a handful of salt. That's all we're here for. And then... I guess we try and go to that... We can have a look at that Centrex factory as well while we're here. Maybe... See if there's anything that I can get there. Maybe we can get carbon filters there. Well, let's see. What have we got?
Remember Blast Day. Support the aristocracy.
Support the aristocracy and you'll be supported. Okay, let's go in there.
Huh, it's unlocked.
Yeah, that's odd. Go inside and see. Oh, it's because someone's living here, apparently.
What are you doing here?
Oh, you know, living. That's what people do, I hear.
Yeah, I've heard that too. I don't know.
I don't really want to talk about it. You can hang out here.
Doesn't want to talk about it.
It's nice to have some company.
He likes to have company, you see. Well, let's talk to you.
Hey,
Do you think I can tell him that I've got the perfect life? I wonder if I can.
How long did you say you've been living here?
Around 2 months. Not a bad place, really.
I suppose it's sheltered.
And nobody comes by. So
There's a furnace
all the
there if you
privacy I could want.
turn it on. Then
Well,
again,
nobody
that would.
except you, anyway.
I could leave you alone if you want.
Yeah.
No. That's not what I meant. It's cool that you're here.
It's cool that I'm here.
It's
Oh,
nice to have someone to talk to.
is it? Why did you run away?
I said I didn't want to talk about it.
Well, I do. Is it some problem with your family? Is there anything I can do to help?
He obviously doesn't want help.
It's just... I felt like I was getting in the way.
Okay.
Mom and Dad have been having a hard time getting us all enough food, and my
Well, it sounds like everyone's having problems getting enough food, to be fair. I mean, the food situation is not great for anyone there, is it?
For me to go off on my own. I mean, I still go back and see them and give them anything extra I've got, but I kind of like having my own space.
Likes having his own space.
Yeah, I know. Look at you being responsible.
Excuse me.
I'm so proud of you.
Whatever. No need to be gushy about it.
How did you get in?
How did you manage to get in here?
You obviously broke through the lock somehow.
Boarding up the doors. It was pretty easy to get in. I'm surprised
Why did they all board up doors?
I did. I mean, there's like not much left in here, but glass is pretty valuable. I might trade it to Clem.
All right. Okay.
Does any of the stuff in here still work?
Yeah, I think the furnace still works. It's
Well, I'd
connected to the
expect
gas
so. I mean,
anyway.
it's just a...
The gas is still on?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's on a natural line, so it's still under pressure even though the power's been cut. I
Ah,
try to
well,
keep
yeah,
it
of
off
course.
as much as I can though, just in case.
Good plan.
Besides,
You don't want it all
the
going
natural
boom
gas
under you.
Pretty much got you covered.
Good to know. Just don't light yourself on fire.
Yeah.
You know, I've got the perfect life.
What the hell are you talking about, Amy? Have you gone crazy?
Yeah.
No, just forget it. I'll just leave you to whatever it is you're
Why
doing.
did I say that to him? Well, you know, I didn't think there was any issue about me saying anything like that to him. Like I don't think he's going to be somebody, I don't know. Anyway, we can do something that'll help us activate.
At least this will make carrying the wood around slightly easier.
I believe we can do something that we can use to activate carbon, if you like. If we put that in the bucket.
Okay, I'll rub salt into the wood. That should
Yeah.
prep it for carbonization.
We can carbonize the wood.
I've already prepped the wood.
Okay, we'll get rid of that then. But what do we do with it? Because we want to carbonize that wood. I guess then we put the bucket in the furnace.
What are you doing?
An experiment.
Yeah.
Boring.
Not when it involves burning stuff.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, that's cool then.
Oh, suddenly it's okay because you're a pyromaniac. If you weren't a pyromaniac, it would be a problem. But you are, so here we go. I gotta turn it on. Turn that valve. And I guess we need something to spark it off. Probably like the flintlock mechanism.
Now we're cooking.
What? You're actually gonna cook?
No.
It was a figure of speech.
Oh, thank goodness. I still have nightmares about that damn stew sometimes.
Obviously she's not a very good cook.
Shut up.
Copy that.
Now, what I needed that for was to create a filter, wasn't it? So, that's probably enough by now. Let's see. Have we carbonized the wood?
Did your experiment work?
Don't be so nosy, Denby.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice. The wood burned long enough to become activated carbon.
Good.
What? Spend some time reading Nelson's science.
Yeah,
books
you
and
can learn a
might
lot.
Learn something.
But he doesn't. He's not interested in that. So there's no point telling him to read a book. You know, give a hoot, read a book. He's not interested. But now that we've got the carbon, we can give it to Gordon.
I'll try my best.
Now that we've got the carbon, we can give it to Gordon. And hopefully he'll be able to make filters out of it. We've helped one of them, we need to finish helping him. If I give him the carbon... Hey Gordon, carbon for you.
I got you some charcoal for your gas mask filter.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say.
Then listen. Nelson has a science book explaining how you can make charcoal filters. It's
Yes.
really not that difficult. If
Yeah,
you
I can show you.
find or make more masks, you can make filters and provide them to anyone who needs them.
It's a good idea.
I'm stunned, Dave. Thank you for your help.
I'm glad to be of assistance. Right, so... Oh, here they come again. This time they're going to talk to Gordon.
Merchant, a word if you would.
Okay.
Aurelius of the Ministry of Resources is officially requesting your supply
Raw
of
brass.
What? But brass is my most valuable material. It's practically impossible to come by these days.
Yeah, they want it.
Correct.
I'm guessing for
Supply
making
exchange,
bullets.
The Ministry is offering you 10 food vouchers a week.
Oof.
Do you accept this offer?
I don't know. 10 food vouchers a week is a lot. I'll have to think about it.
Yeah.
Very well. If you change your mind, please notify the Ministry. But know that this offer will not.
Oh, so they just say the same thing to everybody. This offer will not last forever. Well, if you desperately need it and he's the only one who can supply it to you, seems to me that it will have to.
Why didn't you accept?
I'm guessing because again.
If I hand over my materials to the aristocracy,
Yeah.
I won't have enough to provide to Danton.
That's pretty loyal.
It's loyal, but then Danton's not giving you any food tokens, is she? Is she? I mean,
A reminder to all citizens, the next drawing in the vaccine lottery will be held
tomorrow at sundown, vaccine lottery. We're going to go down and speak to Danton about the fact that both of these guys have been helped, but they've also been offered lots of
Glad to see you've returned.
stuff. Oh, and that it didn't go to the Ministry.
I assume you've managed to sort things out with our suppliers?
Yes.
You've done well, and I think you'll get along here just
Oh, I'm
fine.
glad you think
But
that.
understand this. Committing yourself to help the Resistance is not a promise made lightly.
I understand.
We require your full cooperation and transparency. No secrets or lies. Do I make myself clear?
Absolutely.
Yes, quite clear. So I'm guessing there's more work to
Of course, there's going to always be more work to be done, isn't there? Unless you can take down Tiberius. Oh, we get to come into the inner sanctum.
Thank you for helping our suppliers. As you can probably tell, recruitment has been slow, which has hindered our progress. But I think with
I
your
can
help,
imagine, because if you're not too, if you're too open about it, you'll be arrested.
That letter you brought us came from our contact in the Ministry of Medicine. It contained extremely
Oh, the Ministry of
valuable
Medicine. This would be so. This will be why they're saying we could get unlimited medicine.
confirm what this letter says. Do you have any questions?
Yeah. How am I going to get in there?
This Milton, who was he? Why did knowing my father even trust him?
As I mentioned before, he was our double agent in
Yeah.
the Ministry of Energy. With his help, we were able to establish our contact in the Ministry of Medicine.
Oh, so the ministries are how we keep in contact.
Milton also recruited your father as the official mechanic. They were good friends. I never met Cooper myself, but my understanding is that he was just as loyal as Milton.
Okay.
Losing them both has been a blow. Think we'll manage, though. After all, we have you now.
Well, so my father was one of the rebels?
The rebellion in the early days. How come he never mentioned it?
Because it has to be kept
Doesn't
secret.
surprise me. The previous attempt at a rebellion was met with disastrous
Yeah.
failure.
Well, that's what
They didn't manage to
Tiberius
get
said,
very
wasn't
far
it?
before being discovered and quelled by the aristocracy.
Talked about them
Your father
before.
and Milton were the only original members to escape unharmed. It's taken us a very long time.
And they
to
got
track
away
them down.
unharmed.
We intend to avenge our forefathers and deliver the justice.
But
they
eventually they fell, didn't they? So why do you
You're
use
so
their
against the
symbol?
government. Why do you use the Ministry of Medicine's symbol as your code to get in here?
That's exactly what the aristocracy would expect. Having our own symbol would make us easier to find.
Yeah.
We figured out what it was. Sometimes the best way to hide things is to put them in plain sight.
Well, that makes some sense, you know?
Can you tell me what it is I'm meant to find?
Our contact
don't know.
was unable to
Medicine?
provide the exact details in case the letter was intercepted. But if the information he did give us is correct, it means the government is covering up something very important having to do with the
Yeah,
Green
probably
Lantern.
that they created it.
If
Or
you
that they
confirm
created
this,
the illness.
exactly what we need to expose the government's
Or
lies
that
and
it's
incite
not
a
actually
revolution.
helping,
What
or...
if it turns out to be a false lead?
It
Oh.
won't. Believe me, you'll find something in there.
Okay, if you say so. I have to. How am I supposed to get in?
Well, what's the plan for getting me into the Ministry of
It's all
Medicine?
well and good saying, get in here, but how?
You know how the wealthy have contracts with the aristocracy based on their support when they first form?
Yeah.
I have a vague idea. Sure.
If a government supporter were to show signs of green lung, the aristocracy would waste no
Ooh.
time in sending a doctor to treat them.
Of
I
course.
want you to go to Fripp Square. My sources tell me that a notable supporter has recently been showing symptoms of...
What, you want me to bring him out into the open?
Silas Harrison. He should be visited by a doctor very soon. Find out when and where the visit will take place.
Okay.
Then,
intercept and... Alright, so pretend I'm the doctor.
Once you've done that, you'll locate the central storage room, where they keep the vaccine supply. I suspect that's where you'll find what we're looking for.
Okay.
Maybe I should
We'll
write
give that a
this
shot.
down. It's a lot to keep track of.
I'm sure we'll be fine.
I'm sorry that we can't have a paper trail. I trust you'll be able to make this happen. I know it's complicated and dangerous, but believe me when I say this information will change everything.
Okay, I think I'm ready to go then.
I guess I should get started.
Good. Head over to Fripp Square and find out where Harrison is. That should get you close enough to intercept his doctor. You might also try checking at the ministry itself. They might have some information on when the doctor is
Yeah, but
set to make
how am I gonna...
Once you're in the ministry, you can identify our contact by using the code phrase. I'm not sure how much...
What, the... I have a perfect life.
Inside is at least better than nothing. I wish you luck with it. Remember that if you succeed, the Resistance will reward you in far greater ways than the aristocracy ever could.
Okay then, right, well that looks like a pretty good place to end for tonight, I think, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching Shardlight with me. Certainly another good game tied in with sort of Wadjet Eye. A lot of their adventure games are very good, or the adventure games that they've kind of been the producers of while the developers have worked underneath them. All been very good games. This one seems to be going that way as well, so we'll definitely try and get through this fairly soon. Thank you very much for tuning in. As I say, if you want to find out when I'm going live next, probably tomorrow, you can head over to Twitter at twitter.com/supernautus. That's where I announce my streams. Obviously, if you're watching me on Mixer, please feel free to click follow, and you'll obviously get a notification that way when I'm going live. And if you want to see all my previous streams, not just the ones that Mixer kind of keeps up for, like, you know, the 2 weeks, you can head over to YouTube to Supernautus Streams, and that is where you will find all my previous streams, as I say, and the other videos that I've done kind of offline as well. For now though, guys, thank you very much for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you all again next time, as I say, probably tomorrow. For now though,